What is a hip drop tackle? Why have we never heard of one until recently? And why is the NFL banning this before we've even learned what it is? It feels like there's just been a new drug and it's hit the streets and the government makes it legal before we even get to try it. I want to hip drop tackle somebody, but it's illegal, soon to be. Let's ask future Hall of Fame defensive lineman JJ Watt. JJ, what is a hip drop tackle?
No idea. If you asked me to pull up videos and show you what a hip drop tackle was, or if you asked me to demonstrate a hip drop tackle, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't understand. They're, geez, I'm flustered. Like I'm just angry about it.
I know, JJ. I'm right there with you. The hip drop tackle, which is likely to be outlawed by the NFL Competition Committee this spring, consists of three things. And one of the most notable examples is when Mark Andrews was the victim of a hip drop tackle playing against the Bengals in November this year. We'll play that, and these are the three elements. A player grabs his opponent from the side and swivels his hips away from the ball carrier, elevates his feet so all of his body weight is unsupported while sinking or dropping his hips to the ground, and landing on the ball carrier's legs during the tackle. And I'll be honest with you, look, all jokes aside, it's pretty gruesome stuff. And you ask, why is it happening more now? The prevailing theory is simply that because players are trying to keep their heads out of contact, they're not approaching with their heads down and driving forward as much. They're approaching upright, and sometimes the quickest and easiest way to drop a guy is to just drop that hip. And honestly, I felt a lot like JJ, kind of frustrated and feeling like they were just taking way too much contact out of football. I felt better after I found out that this is being banned in rugby leagues as well. And if this is all part of adapting to following the rules that are, intended to prevent head injuries, but now are perhaps causing more ankle and knee injuries, the risk of injury on hip drop tackles is, according to the NFL, 20 times higher than a normal tackle, that's pretty extreme. There were 100 incidents of hip drop tackles, according to the NFL. I don't always trust the NFL, but according to their data, and they're trying to, keep the star players healthy, it's a pretty nasty thing. And one thing I will not be doing is calling any defensive players who do this year dirty, because it takes a while to get out of your old habits. And it's just, when you're trying to keep your head up like this, it just feels kind of natural to drop like that. But people like their tibias intact. Soft generation. I'm just joking. Hey, I'm Seth Payne. I played 10 years in the NFL as a defensive lineman, and now I do sports radio, and I have this YouTube channel. So like, subscribe, share. Be safe out there, everybody.